Yeah. On BD.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Huh? It's good, Pine. All right. What do you think of We Global's chance of winning Open? I don't know who that is. Ah. Bah. I don't know who We Globals is. But we got some demo notes here that I can go over before the match starts. Because we got that match at 11:30, so I got like an hour to kill. Let me get this here. This demo was from. Can you see the game? There it is. This was VP versus Furia Overpass. I watched this on February 15th, so this is from a month ago. This was from a month ago. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta restart my game. When I rise to the top, tell you right now. Tell you right now. All right. All right, here we go. Come on. VP versus Fury on Overpass, February 15th. Yeah, but I got a lot of notes to catch up on to get where I'm currently at in my knowledge of Counter-Strike. Let me turn this game up. Yeah. Let me turn on my crosshair for the video when I edit this. Hope I have a good night. Thanks, man. Hope you have a good night, too. All right, here we go. Come on. VP versus Fury Overpass, starting T-side. Damn, this is old. I learned these tips so long ago. Kinder's Bass Smoke plus Divider Molly from Fountain. Oh. I think this is what Kinder throws. I think Nart already showed something like that. That's some. That's a shift throw. I'm not gonna turn this into a video because I'm pretty sure Nart made a video on this already. But that's how you can smoke Bath. If you're already out Fountain right here, just come like up here and you aim like above that. Oh shit, never mind. Aim above that leaf right there. Left, right. Left, right, a smoke like that. That land in Bath. And if you want a molly divider, you jump up on the fountain, shift walk throw, aim at the top corner of that building. I saw your Kinder throw this. Nart made a video on this too. We watched the same demo. I don't steal his fucking content, alright? We both are just demo nerds. That's what it is. And should molly from monster when hitting. Oh, that's just some. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go over the shit that won't even be in a video. Yeah, I just saw that when people come out monster, if they're like the last person out, usually like the first person who's got like some type of entry path when hitting B, but if you're like third or fourth out, you can always just come here and just molly hell, just to stop the rotates and just make it safer for your entry who's coming out and not have those guys just swing them. It's something I see people doing a lot, just mollying hell from right here. Just throw that on the fly. You can always go for fast B split. Let me see. You can do an op post fast con. Oh, it's just a. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. What's the monster lurk smoke for the exec? I know there's a line from spawn. Do you happen to know it? Monster lurk smoke? I think there's one that's like this. I think this is what Enfo used to throw. I don't default towards B, so I don't know. I think this is it though. Yo, I think it's something like this, dude. It bounces off. Oh my god, I thought the train was gonna hit me. That's almost it. It's something like this. I don't know the exact lineup. He's the one that he used to default towards B a long time ago. I don't default towards B. Best entry path for A. Okay, so this is something about entry paths is that there's not. I was just thinking about this too for Inferno at least, because I was watching Inferno demo today. There's not such thing as the best entry path. It depends on what you're throwing, because the entry path changes based on what default you're throwing or what exec you're throwing, and if the exec has less util than it should be. So like a full execute would be like molly truck, molly dice, smoke, smoke, right? Flash is over. If you molly or if you smoke bank, smoke that, and only have a molly for a truck and you don't have a molly for dice, your entry path is going to change because now this is a threat. The best example would be on Inferno. Let me go to Inferno for this, because I actually wanted to talk about this. Because I saw it. I saw it in a. What's it called? The demo today with G2 versus NIP, and I saw that their entry paths the entry paths for taking B site changes based off of a single molly, and I'll show you. So T side Inferno, right? B site. Everyone always likes to talk about like entry paths and stuff. What a lot of people don't realize is that your entry paths change based on what execute you're throwing, and if the execute is missing pieces of util. So for an example, if you're missing, let's say you're executing B site and you don't have full util to do this, and you're missing a molly for new box, your entry path is going to change, and I'll explain why. So what everyone, like the standard entry path that everyone knows about is just sprinting straight to here, sprinting straight to pull, and a swing like this. This entry path is only good if you if you're doing an actual full exec with 3 mollies. You molly out first and second orange, you molly out new box, and you molly out dark, because there's no need to fly into the site if they're all being flushed out of these positions. So if they're all being flushed out of these positions, just go to pool and just fight them as they're all flushed out. Create space for your teammate behind you, and just run out here and then take the fights like this. This changes if you're not mollying new box. If you're not throwing a new box molly, your entry path, because the entry's job is to create space and apply pressure to those on site. So you don't, because you're mollying everything out, you don't need to create space and apply pressure because the mollies already did that for the entry. But if you don't have mollies to do that, your entry path changes. So if you're not going to molly new box, the entry should, instead of swinging a pull, he should instantly just run up and swing first, swing second, and then rush up to new box. Because if you don't molly this happens all the time, where people throw a B-side exec, everyone runs to pull because they're used to doing this, because they're used to entering on a full exec, or they just don't know the difference. And they'll all swing here and just wait for this guy new box to peek him. He's never going to peek you because he has no pressure to. He's just going to sit here, stay alive until his teammates flash, and then he'll peek you. So if you're not mollying out new box, the entry's path changes from going straight to pull to actually running up site and applying a lot of pressure on this guy to fucking kill him. And then you're probably going to want someone to sit right here, like, as the guy runs up. So, like, when this guy peeks to, like, because he's going to hear the footsteps of this guy rushing him. So he's going to peek, and then you can have someone sit behind this guy to be able to trade if that guy ends up killing the entry. But I've only ever swung pull. I'm so bad. Dude, I only ever swung pull too, and I'm usually the one entering. I just learned that today from watching demos. But yeah, your entry paths change on the util you're throwing. So yeah, it's a full exec. Boom, boom. You got all these mollies. Just go to pull because you don't need to apply pressure. The mollies already did that for you. If you're not going to molly out new box, or I guess if they smoke it too, then you're going to want to run up and just push new box fast. Run up, swing this, and then swing new box, because you have to apply pressure. Like, if you don't push this guy fast, he's just going to sit here, and then the rotate's going to come in. So, yeah, the entry paths change based on the utility throw. That is going to be a fucking YouTube video, buddy. I was thinking about talking about that, because I wrote it down today, but I was like, I'm not going to talk about it for like another month until I get to those notes, you know? But it just came up in topic because someone said in chat, so. Yo, can you show some smoke in A or B? Yo, what kind of a fucking question is that? You basically just asked me to show just some random smoke on the whole site. What do you want me to show you, dude? Can you show me some smoke in A or B? Yeah, I got you, bro. Like, what is that question, dude? Nah, here, let me go back to these notes though. If you can word your question better, I'll help you out. Just give me a second. Oh yeah. So for taking con control, there's several ways to take con control. Like one is just like like just dry peeking it, just walking up and taking it dry, right? Everyone knows that shit. Two is like the thorough way of taking con, which is what my team runs on anti-ecos. Is where like you come down here, molly this out so you don't get swung by a bunch of pistols, and then after you molly this out, these guys both walk up, someone mollies the cubbies, and then you guys both double HE, top of the steps. Oh fuck. Yo, thanks for the follow, Sad Paul. What's good, man? What's going on, amigo? Stream is very useful. Thanks, dog. Appreciate it. So yeah, you got the usual, puggy way where it's just like kind of like piece together util. You molly this, and then you end up like contacting the rest. Everyone knows that. You got the thorough way, which I just talked about. You molly this off the spawn, and then you guys get close. Turn this down. Then you molly out the cubbies, and then both of you guys double HE top of the steps. So if anyone's up there, you're gonna do a fuck ton of damage. Just make sure you do these HEs. It's like this. Alright, don't get mad at me if I miss these lineups. I don't default towards con. That's not my job. I'm an A player on our T side. That's like the thorough way of taking con. Molly here, clear out the cubbies, double HE, and then boom, you're good. Swing this. It'll be the easiest fights in the world. Another way to take con, which is you'll probably never see this in a pug because it just takes coordination, but you can have an op come here, post, and then you can have like a rifle just walk up, and this will just save you util, where it's like it almost looks like you're just not doing anything con, because if you're just rifling, you usually want to molly this so you don't get swung or peeked down by an op. But if you have an op post on this instead, you can just save your util and walk it up. Or you can have the op post on this, that guy runs up, and as soon as he's close, the op just flashes from him. That's what you call like an op post fast con or something. Or the op post and this guy while he runs up can just flash for himself because he doesn't have to worry about getting swung because the op's post from him. Actually, that's how you do it. So yeah, the way to do like a fast con with an op is come here, have an op post, and then the rifle will just run it up, self flash because he doesn't have to worry about getting swung because the op's got him protected, and he just swings as he runs up. That's like a way to do a fast con, and you could also just like do like a fast con where, two guys just run it up, and then you have some guys sit back here and just flash up like that. There's like several ways to take con. That's pretty much all the ways you'll run into. There's another way I've seen. I forgot why I saw what team do this, where they mollied this, and then smoked the molly and jumped through it. It was some weird shit. That's another way I've seen a team take con. That's some eccentric type shit. You're not going to see that a lot. But those four ways I talked about, like pretty much 90% of what teams do. It's either some pieced together puggy type way of doing it where you molly this and then contact the rest, or it's just a straight up contact, or it's an op post and this guy walks up, or it's an op post and that guy runs up fast, or it's like two guys running up fast and this guy throwing a pop flash for them. That's like pretty much every single way to take con control. What's the best way to handle ops on this map? You too. Can you show some... Yo, don't ask that question. Show some smoke in A or B site. Dude, what did he mean by that? Yo, son, what did you mean by that, son? He said that in the... If you're in Twitch, he said in the YouTube chat. It should show up on stream. Or on screen. Yeah, that's all the ways to take con. Another thing you do too from con, you can do like a fast con to water. So this is what you gotta do when you have a team, right? When you have a team, you need to just like have ways established of taking map control with just names to it, so it's easy. So you don't just be like, every round you're not just like, yo, post on the op, or yo, opper, can you come here post con and then flash me as I run up? Just be like, we'll call it op post fast con. Why's the guy messaging me? Just call it like op post fast con, or you'd be like, yo, let's do our fast con to water. You just have like set ways of taking map control that you can just call on the fly. And it has nothing to do with numbers or amount of people there unless it's like specific for that. Because that's what people don't understand. Like I've been on a lot of teams where they'll have defaults, and their defaults are like number specific and util specific, where they'll like they already know what everyone's gonna throw beforehand, and that's fine to have defaults that are like that, like set up like full map defaults. But most of the time when you're defaulting, because it's defaulting and you're like filling out the other team, you need to be able to adjust numbers and have your players on the other side of the map call for themselves as well. You should be able to adjust every single part of the default mid round. You should just know how to be like, all right, let's do our fast bath control or something, and then everyone knows how to quickly run up here, throw a fast bath smoke, and you swing this, and be like, all right, let's do our contact bathroom. Like, everyone knows exactly what they're doing to take each piece of the map control. And then if you can get these like certain map takes down, like map control takes down with just code words, then you can start like making like really intricate T sides, because now instead of just being like, yeah, let's just do our normal default, because a lot of teams just have one fucking default, which is stupid. Now you can be like, all right, we've been throwing our fast bath default a lot. We've been 4-1ing throwing fast bath. Let's throw fast bath. Yo, Paula, you go sell a fake. We'll all group B early and go for early round monster pop. See how easy it is to call that instead of being like some weird complicated ass shit because you don't have code words down. So if you can, your default should be code words for how to take map control, and then you and the players dictate the numbers which go there. So if, let's say you're constantly doing fast bath, right? You're doing like 4-1. You got 4 people always going A, and you're always throwing fast bath, right? The monster players like, ayo, they haven't been really taking water control. Can I get an extra player over here to come with me? And you're like, yeah, sure. And now the default is pretty much the same. You can still do fast bath with 3 people, but all the players have a say-so in where the numbers need to be because they feel it out for themselves. If you have a player playing monster, I trust his word over mine because I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Instead of having preset defaults with numbers and util, just have your defaults with ways to take map control and then dictate the numbers throughout the game. And then, yeah, does that make sense? And then have your players also contribute and talk. It shouldn't just be the IGL talking the whole time, especially if you're defaulting. Like, you almost have to train like the person on the other side of the map to be also an IGL if you're defaulting a lot. I don't play the way I do, start to shake when I know someone in the opposite team is really good. You get nervous, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's a mental thing that you gotta work out with yourself. So you gotta be like, I'm about to get into some psychology here, dude. You gotta be like, why am I getting nervous? What is nerve-wracking about this? Oh, I think that guy, because he's good, we're gonna lose. What happens if I lose? I'm worried that my other teammates are gonna get mad at me. Oh, so that's the problem. It's like a insecurity in how you play as a player. You got to figure out like what the insecurity is that's causing you to get nervous mid-game, and then address that insecurity itself. Whether you can fix it, or if it's like an emotional thing. Let's say you had trauma before, because like I'm gonna use the word trauma loosely, but let's say you got into a game, you played bad once, and then your teammates just fucking shitted on you, and they were just screaming at you. Then you got to sit with that emotion that's still there, and deal with that and address it, and like you gotta like just sit with your insecurities, and then they'll go away. You can't just like fight through them. Although, you know, getting out of your comfort zone definitely helps with your insecurities. At least for me, a lot of my insecurities, this has nothing to do with Counter-Strike, but just sitting with them like makes them go away. So if the reason you're getting nervous is because of insecurity, sit with your insecurities and find out what it is. Dropping the big T, talking about CSGO. What do you mean big T? Is there a way? Oh yeah, trauma. Yeah. Is there a way to convert 128 tic-tacs on the fly? I have no idea, bro. Hey man, yo Paula. Yo, actually, because we do have that Vertigo game. I could talk about some Vertigo shit, dude. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, you play mid. Oh shit, this would be perfect because I wanted to tell you about this. Let me talk about some Vertigo shit. Hold on, let me put this marker down. Do you use a forward jump throw? No, I don't. I just do a shift. I just tap shift, walk, jump throw. It's the same thing. It was just a slight thing because I know you said like you want to. Damn. Started shooting early. I saw G2 doing this. When they played against an NIP. If the mid player wanted to go mid early, like right off the bat, just come here and drop a smoke and then go. Because if you end up like going to throw like the ramp smoke, you're gonna end up coming here and then you're running all the way over here, and then you're throwing it, and then you're going back. It's just you're gonna be late. So what you can do is just I can throw like an off the spawn smoke. I know like pretty much all off the spawn lineups. If you're like, yo, I want to go mid early, I don't know, they're just not even taking. Let me just push mid early. Whatever reason, for whatever reason, I'll go mid early. Fucking tell me. So then I'll be like, okay. You're like, I'm just gonna drop my smoke elevator, drop your shit elevator, and then just go mid, and then you can still get here. And then on top of this too, a setup I saw G2 run by doing this. They like, cause you know how it's like, it's usually like a 2-on-2, like 2A, 1 elevator, and then like 2B. They wanted to have 2 mid early. They had this guy come here, like you, drop the smoke or whatever, come here, and then, actually, no, I was wrong. If you want, this is a different setup. So yeah, if you want to like go mid early with someone, let's say like you and Eli, you want to do like a double mid, you just instantly come here. I'm doing it wrong again. Holy fuck, because I'm trying to think of the names. All right, so Eli would just straight up run here. He would just straight up go mid early, jump on the drywall, save all his util, and just sit up here. And then you, oh, this guy's, so, yo, thanks for subscribing. IBZFPS was good, man. And then you would come here, throw ramp, throw that shit, and then you come back and then just walk it mid. And then you can come and just like tower underneath him. You guys could both just sit here. So if it's like, if we're playing a team that likes to contact mid a lot and just take it dry, this is like a goated setup against that. Eli would just come here right off the bat. Eli would be like, yo, I'm just going to go drywall early. Yo, we should tower Paula. He comes here off the bat. You throw your ramp shit, and then you walk back here, and you just tower underneath them. And if they want to come contact out, they're going to run into 2 people sitting like that. It's pretty sick. I saw G2 run that. Dude, that's like, if they're going to contact out, most teams usually have like 1 or 2 people coming out. Yeah, you're going to kill everyone defaulting here. So yeah, you'll get 1 or 2, probably even the whole team, honestly. But yeah, that's something that you and Eli can call. And then if you always just ever want to go mid early, remember, just drop your shit like this. Damn, bro, I want to talk about Vertigo shit now. But I don't want to, like, skip ahead of my notes. Here, I'll actually... Fuck it, I'll talk about Vertigo shit. I'll just write it down that I already talked about it, so I don't talk about it twice. So I've been watching some Vert demos. Here we go. Gambit versus NIP on Vertigo. Let me get a pen so I don't talk about this twice in the future. Ah, fuck. It's a dead pen, bro. It's another dead pen. What's the date? 3/15. All right, I'm gonna go over this Gambit versus NIP. Vertigo. I watched this demo February 22nd. He jumps out to see on top right front aim main budget. Oh, that's some simple shit, but yeah, you just jump spot right here. See if someone's spotting the sandbag, and then I think I already made a video on this, but you can run boost to like retake ramp control. You can throw flashes off white box. Oh, yeah. As you run up A, if you're doing like on Vertigo T side, if you're doing like your usual A exec where you're throwing like right and left smokes like this, or even if you're doing like a fuck this fucking smoke. Hold on a second. Let me skip ahead. Or even if you're doing like a deep exec where you're like smoking dark and molly headshot and pushing in. This is Big's way of throwing that smoke, by the way. Big throws it like this. I fucking lied to you. Hold on a second. It's right. No, it is right here. I saw him miss it so much, though. What the fuck? How am I missing it now? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I literally watched the big demo on this, and they missed that smoke like 4 times. When you guys seg between showing this stuff, can you show me what exactly you want the drop guy doing on heroic? Oh, when you like hero ramp, just come here, just fucking drop down and fight. You would probably go like this though. You'd probably drop your util because you're dropping, flash, and then drop down. That's how what I usually do. Flash like this, then you drop down and fight, and you'll jump over like the sight of anyone trying to opt this and just go like right over there. But yeah. if you're like taking a site on vertigo, if you're throwing like left right smokes, or if you're throwing like a deep exec, you can throw self-supported flashes just off of here. They land behind the box and don't blind as you run up. So like, as you come up, you just, oh shit. Why am I missing a flat? Just like that, run up and just swing, and they won't blind you at all. And then if you want to throw flashes for supporting your teammates, you just come in this corner, aim right there, and then jump throw. Or no, you come right here, aim at the bottom of this brick, and then jump throw. And that'll land right behind the pillar like that, and then it shouldn't blind your teammates. Okay, that blinded me right there, but here, watch. If you're coming up, see that? Lands right behind that pillar. So, those are good entry flashes for your teammates. Last time I didn't know what the flash, and Andrew said, I'll do it, and I got full white. Are you serious? What, he just like go like this? Just blinded you? Yeah, you just jump down. That's what we do on the heroic take. But, oh yeah, for vertigo though. Because I already made a video about talking about how like teams are like kind of playing for yellow control. CT side. What I also saw a lot too is that it's like almost like people are realizing CT side, it's hard to like hold on to first ramp. But it's easy to hold on to yellow and second ramp. So like it's really easy for the T's, like even if they lose ramp control, to retake this portion of ramp. But it's pretty hard to end up going past that because of the crossfires you can have. So what CT teams have been doing is either hanging on to yellow just by smoking off like rebar down there, like throwing some like weird smoke like that and just hanging on to yellow control, or after they take ramp control, because what a lot of people used to do is just come here and jump spot. As soon as they see someone, they'll just fall off. I saw G2 doing this where they'd actually leave like 2 people here because it's like so common for T's to retake ramp. This guy would just be jump spotting, and as soon as they start retaking, he'll just drop a smoke, and they just end up like fighting for second ramp control because of how hard it is for the T's to like challenge a smoke right here. Like it's so awkward. So yeah, he'd like drop a smoke and then just like play behind it and just wait for them to come up. You have like a one-way around here. If you drop a little bit deeper, it's a lot better. If you like drop around here, that's too deep now. If you drop it like somewhere right here, you can end up peeking and fighting like that with a one-way. But yeah, that's what I see a lot of teams doing now. A lot of teams doing now is playing for like second ramp or yellow instead of for like deep ramp control. They'll wait for the retake and then fight for second ramp. Because if you can hold on to second ramp, then you can easily take first. I think he threw it out wide left and I dropped looking. Oh yeah, that's probably just bad coordination then. Hip is toss sandbag reaggression. Oh yeah, if you wanna your A site vertigo, if you wanna reaggress into ramp and like try and go for a couple kills or get information, what a smoke you could throw, you just come right here in the corner, aim right there at the top of that pole, and it'll land on the sandbags, have a teammate flash for you, and then you can see their feet if they're on the ramp right here. But the most important thing about this smoke is that it blocks someone from sitting on top of sandbags. It blocks someone from sitting on top of sandbags and just like playing anti-flash right here. As soon as the flash comes in, he just peeks and fights you. It stops that guy from being able to see you and sit in that position. So that's what that smoke's really good for reaggression. Personally, I think that taking just rebar control isn't as good as taking full ramp control. Of course you want full ramp control, but what I'm saying is mid-round is that it's so common for T's to retake this that CTs just stop contesting for first itself, and they'll contest for yellow or second ramp, because if you can hold on to yellow or second, then you can have first, if that makes sense. It's so awkward to sit as a T first ramp if you don't have yellow control or second ramp control. You're fucked. Wow, thanks for these strats. I have a match versus Ultimate. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked, dude. I heard they're a pretty good team. That's what I heard. I heard they're going pro, dude. Oh shit, I had something else I was gonna talk about. It was literally on the... Oh! Dude. Alright, so you know how this wall used to be wood? This is still wood. Right here. I saw Monesi doing this. You line up with this dot. He would line up right here and then just start spamming. And you can spam sandbags and do like a fuck ton of damage, because that's still wood right here, but that's metal. So that spam does like a lot of damage if you just right through there. I didn't even know that. pretty sick, right? I literally saw that like yesterday. Let's see what else I got. Yo, hey, I don't know. Shit, I gotta show you guys this. Overpass. Yo, dude, I found a weird ass smoke. I found some weird shit, dude. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if this is valid or not. You guys tell me. Because I was just thinking about one ways and I was like, huh. I wonder if you could throw a one way underneath the site on a site because you got like stuff underneath it, you know? Dude, I don't know how the fuck I found this lineup. Watch this. Come right here. Fuck. Hold on a second. No! Throw it right up there. And it lands under here. You could like almost have a one way to play behind. I don't know how valid this is. But I thought it was pretty cool. Just to, like fight flower. I don't think this is that valid of a smoke, but I was like, yo. That's the only thing I could find really. I found that and then I was fucking around with some shit over here. I was thinking like maybe could you find like a one way to get out of bank, but that's also kind of whack. Have found anyone to try for our op spot yet? Yeah, I think I thought you were replacing him, right? Next opera up. Paula. NA talent, dude. Yeah, I found the smoke and I was freaking out, but I don't think it's that valid. I also found you could smoke like right here too. This one's kind of worse though. 0.9 400 DPI. What is that? I play 1600. 0.38. So that means you're at a fourth of what. You're at like 0.2 something. Holy shit, you got some low sense. Let's be honest with these smokes. Dude, do you think so? Yo, yeah, probably could prevent a molly. If you're like... Someone wants to molly out. Well, that one won't prevent the molly as good as the other one. This one will prevent the molly a lot better. So someone wants to molly out dumpster. Yo! Hold on a second. That could be valid just for stop mollies from... If I throw a molly right here... What the fuck? Contemplate using it off for my spawn B Vertigo because I just sit there and stare at the stairs from sight. The silencers help. Yeah, dude, you go for an AUG on Vertigo. I mean, that's a decent AUG map here. Let me. That's a really good AUG map because the AUG is good for like dry rifle peaks, which is what you deal with a lot if you're B side Vertigo. CT side, B side Vertigo, you're gonna see a lot of T's just like go for the pick on you and just peek you with an AK. So what I seen a lot of people doing when I was watching G2, usually the rifle will just end up playing like some weird ass off angle. I saw Alexi playing like this before, some weird ass angle like this. So if someone's walking up, just catches them when they're like right here. Another angle I saw, which is pretty decent, you go like this and hold the stairs. This would be perfect for an AUG. So the only time people can see you is right here. If they go too far out, then they just can't see you. That's another good angle. Yeah, if you're like back pillar, This is where you pretty much always want to be if you have a smoke. This is kind of like equivalent to like Big Pit on Inferno if you have a smoke. If you can be back pillar with a smoke, and it's like 30 seconds left in the round, you won the round if they try and go B. Because you just drop a smoke, have your teammates flash for you, and then you peek off of that. But yeah, a B site for Vertigo, it's mostly about the rifle not getting killed by someone going for a pick on him. And then being in a position where he can like peek efficiently off of supportive util. Because if you try and take these fights as T's run up dry, you're going to lose it all the time. But like, the reason why T's don't always hit B site is because of how easy it is to support the CT from mid. And how easy it is just to rotate off of A real quick and then just come here and just bomb a flash over just to support. That was a shit ass flash. You bomb a flash over. So like, what this guy needs to do is take advantage of the fact that it's so easy to support him and hang on to a smoke and play a position that like it's hard to get flushed out, but he can easily peek them off the flashes with. So like this is a good spot. Right here is a decent spot. Right here, you peek off the flashes, but this is the best spot to play if you have a smoke. Or yeah, or you just shoot them. Wait, that's fucking styling, dude. I just realized that was Rob. I feel like an idiot now. Yeah, dude, yeah, take the AUG. Take the AUG for sure. So I just found you via shorts on YouTube. Oh shit, really? I haven't posted a short in forever. Dude, I didn't even see the name. I thought it was just some like dude asking about B-site. How should I react to elbow smokes? What, on Dust 2? Is that what you're talking about? You think it's really easy to exit B-site if you can get people up wood? Hell yeah, dude. Well, you don't want to exit if you get people up wood. If you get people up wood right here, then you want to go for a pop because you just want to take advantage of you want to take advantage of the fact that your entry path just got cut like 3/4 in half. Like that doesn't even make sense, but like most of your entry path is so short now, so just take advantage of that and just explode on the site so quickly off a flash. So like if you get people up wood, don't throw an exec where you fucking smoke and they're gonna see that coming and then just instantly start throwing counter util, and now you just fucked up the whole fact that they're up wood. If you get people up wood, just have someone sit right here and throw a pop flash for them. I think the proper one would be like this. That's not it. You gotta aim up more. This would be like the proper pop flash. Lands right up there. They just swing and just fly into the site. But yeah, you can get up wood either by boosting, or you can throw this one way. That's... Fuck me. Gotta aim higher. What the fuck is that? Go right here. Aim like right there. You can throw this one way. Peak sight. Oh, nothing. And then you can have wood control like this. You can also get up wood if you like do this boost and you don't see anyone. Or you could also throw this smoke right here. I saw Big used to throw this a lot. There's a one way you could peek like this and then just walk up and take wood. But yeah, if you get wood, just pop. Don't throw an exec. Are you live on Twitch? Yeah, I am. Imagine you start dogging Rob's B play thing. Shit, bro. Like, person throwing smoke and flash. Wait, what? On the right? My idiot teammate like this angle and you always die. Yeah, I just started shitting on Rob on stream, does not know it was him asking that. What's the best position for plant default? For post plant? Shit, bro. I mean, if you're planning for ramp, go ramp. My team always goes ramp. Yeah, if you can have ramp, that's like pretty decent. Nuke. Elbow smokes on nuke? How should I operate to elbow smokes on nuke? Fuck, dude. I haven't watched a nuke demo in a minute. I don't know. Shoot. Spam. Go for a kill. I don't know. Have someone rotate us to secret. Let me see what else is in this this demo note. So. Oh, yeah, I saw G2 in the demo yesterday. If you are tracking the CT's economy and you know that they can't afford an op, what you can do is just like contact up ramp, get everyone second ramp, and then just swing the site dry and just run it up. Because swinging dry, you don't have to worry about getting picked by an op if they can't afford one. And then you'll probably catch like some CT, maybe jiggling ramp with a smoke. You'll probably catch him off guard and just kill him instantly. Or, you know, he's probably a headshot or something. and then you're just gonna run right past them, and he came and shoot at you guys, and then you're just already up on the site. You'll probably find a weird ass timing where you just catch someone off guard just by swinging this drive, because no one ever really does that. It's a good way to pace change on Vertigo. Yo, you are by far the best CS:GO tips channel right now. Oh shit, thanks, bro. My opera gets scared of garage control. Why is that? Oh, is he like yard, and then they end up like throwing elbow smokes, and they get in the garage, and then he's like worried about. Yeah, that's valid. Flash for A site, but it's can jump throw, fast secret smoke, and jump on. Wait, what? Oh. Smoke top ramp and do a fast. Yeah, in that video I had for like Ultimate Guide for ramp control, one thing I forgot to mention is that like any one of those ramp takes that I showed, like secret and like a top ramp or just a yellow smoke, you can throw those and do like a variant where you just run up ramp and just have someone spam flashes square, and then this guy just hugs the wall, just sprints it up, and just peeks like that. You can throw like any variant of that default and just do like a fast ramp off of it. Just for like a pace change. But I wouldn't do this all the time because it's super easy to get countered if you do it all like too much. Where these guys will just sit here, molly, and then HE you as you try and run up, and you'll take a fuck ton of damage doing that. He just feels uncomfortable when they have garage. Yeah, I don't blame him. That's a that's a really uncomfortable situation. You can start playing for garage control. If they keep on throwing elbow smokes on you and taking garage, that's when you'd like have a rifle sit back garage. I mean, A plan Vertigo is throwing a defensive smoke by headshot a good idea, or is it not worth the risk of a spam? Shit, you got that's like some risk assessment type shit where it's like, all right, it's a 3v5, we're down 2 men, they're about to execute on site, I gotta make a play. Throw the smoke, then you play behind it. If you're like in a huge advantage, don't be doing some heroic shit heroic type shit like that, because you just play normally, play for a retake, you win the round. That's all about risk assessment. So that's the thing about like plays like that are risky. You guys gotta know, do we need to take a risk right now? If not, don't do it. If you're gonna win the round out just by winning it out, just playing with your teammates, then do that. If you're too far down and let's say util or men or even guns, then you're probably gonna need to make riskier plays like that. Like if you saw in the last Inferno game when I was streaming it, it was one of our eco rounds. We didn't win it. It was like a half buy. We all had deagles. It was like a 2v4. They started taking car control. If I had a rifle, I would just play sight and smoke them off, right? I didn't have a rifle, and there's just 2 of us left, so I just pushed them, and I got 2 kills off of it. No, I think I got 2. I could be wrong, but it almost brought us back in the round just by pushing that. It's all about risk assessment. If you're down, you need to take riskier plays. If you're up, don't take riskier plays because you can just play normal and win out. That's when you have to like. That's when you need discipline and not like try and be doing all this heroic type shit all the time. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Because this is a perfect example of this. I wish I could go over this demo on stream when I was watching G2 versus NIP today. People, what they don't understand about pro matches is that they'll just watch like the match streamed and casted, and you don't get the full experience because they switch from player to player, right? And you don't get to see what all the players are doing on the map. When you watch the demo, you can switch from each player and see exactly what happened, and you can kind of guess the team's comms. And what happens is that people will see someone do like a risky play. Let's say, well, in this demo, I think it was Hunter. I forgot who it was. He just walked out apps. They'll see someone do a risky play like that and not see why he did it and be like, oh, he walked out apps. I'm going to do that in my game. And it's like, no, you can't do that because he did it for a reason. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, why did you just walk out apps? I rewinded the demo, and I saw that when they're down here, Nico was sitting by banana. Monacy went out here. He got a pick on the arch guy. While Nico was by banana, he heard 3-man util on B. He heard like 2 HEs and like 2 mollies go off around similar time. So that meant that there was like 3 people B. If there's 3 people B, Hunter was already apps. Monacy got a pick on the guy peeking brackets. That means there's only one guy's sight. Hunter, with that information, is like, oh, I'm going to try and find this guy. If I kill him, we win the round. Literally just walk out. He walked out. No one walked on hay bale. The guy came around moto. He killed him right there. They won the round because of it. He did that because it was a worthwhile risk to take. He could walk out and find a 1v1. Maybe the guy's arches, which is what he was. Found a timing, took the site, and won the round. He didn't just do it because he wanted to do it. When he's heaven on near credit card, he worries about the push along the CT side wall, the mini side wall, because he says he gets timing too much. What's the best default for Dust 2? There isn't a best default. It's all, you should just have multiple defaults and switch them up. I mean, for me, personally, when we play, we haven't really even practiced Dust 2 like at all. But I mean, you could usually just take long off based off spawns, and if you don't take long, have some type of default. What if you don't have a good spawn? That's like a good simple way to play T side. If you have a good spawn, just take long. If you don't have good spawns, either late take long, or do like the Xbox default, or you do like a lower tons default where you throw like a hinge smoke and work your way up cat. Like, you should just have several defaults. There's not one best default. You should just know when to call each one. And then experiment around. Experiment which one works best for your team. How your team communicates and how aggressive your team is and antsy they are. Like, every team's different. Let me see. I gotta finish this demo because I already wrote down that we went over it. So I'm not gonna go over the rest of these notes later on. You can jump, throw fast, secret. I should take ramp. You can always smoke the top ramp and do a fast ramp through that smoke. Oh, I did go over everything then. 11:30. Shit, we started a match pretty soon. Why did I go to overpass? What the fuck? Actually, let me go back to where we were. So yeah, I do gotta go back to overpass. Mother. For fast B split, do outpost fast conjugate. Post on jump spots. Oh, why are you playing West for Central? Dude, that is the biggest mistake we've ever made. Me and Enfo both work late, where we get out like 9 o'clock. So we're thinking like default times would be a good idea to play West, because the default times are like 9:30, 10:30. And if we play Central, then sometimes the maps get defaulted while we're at work. So we played West, but we all get shit ping, and it's actually cost us like a lot of matches. Just because I'm playing at like 80 ping. We had one match where I was playing 80 ping and had 20% loss too. It was just so shit. If you are defaulting towards water though on T-side overpass, and these guys are like, you got the CTs constantly like jumping. I see this done a lot in pugs. They'll just jump, see you, spam, and then just jump again, see you, spam. It's like really hard to deal with. You can get an op to come in a con. You can do like the op post con play I was talking about, but after the op is in con, you can just come in here and just post and just punish them for jump spotting. This is the easiest way to shut down a jump spotter. Just get an op to post in here. And this guy is so safe. He's so safe from the jump spots. He's not going to get flashed if they decide to rear guess in the water. This is the best spot to like counter jump spotters, because you can post right there. Then you can also come here and just post on the guy right here. And if they jump spot, you can also just aim right here and just wall bang him since he's opping. The op is like a hard counter to those guys jump spotting on B site. Let's see what else I have. Walk up long. Oh yeah, if you're taking long control, after you swing it and this is clear, when you walk, when you're like pushing up to the bathroom, don't just be running in the open, because this is your only cover. The guys that should be like, the people that are, like, one guy can go to tree, like go get behind tree, that's fine. But everyone else should like hug the right wall and just walk it up like this. Because then this guy swings from bath. He doesn't just catch you when you're in the open. He'd have to swing all the way out to see you walking up the wall. This is like how you should be walking up long. Oh, talking about entry paths. This is kind of different. This was a lurk path I saw. So, I think, who was this? This was VP versus Furia. It was their T side. They had a lurk walking up A. And because it's so common for a CT to sit right here and post on someone crossing if he's a solo A player, this guy, when he was walking up, he lurked up through flower, right? Cleared this, cleared truck, cleared that, cleared close right. If you hug the dice right here and you walk around it, that guy can't see you. If you hug the dice, walk around, and then you can walk right up to this guy and just fucking just peek him like that. So if you're a lurk on A site and you don't see anyone here, it's probably because someone's in there opping. So do that route I showed you. Just hug the dice after you clear all this stuff out. Clear out behind truck, walk up here, then peek that guy. Or you can do some shit where you know, where you take B short nades. You just want to molly like this. That's a bad one. I know there's like a set lineup. I don't play B. If you can get the molly to land right here, that's where you want it. So probably like right there. Just want to have someone molly this. Flash over short. Teammate swing. Nothing. Alright, fall off. And then you could just come here and jiggle. Smoking off con door, run through. Oh yeah, this is a simple thing. If you're smoking off the door con, because it's CTs keep on nading it, the simple way to smoke is just throw it off the wood right there. That's the easiest way to do it. So you don't end up like doing some weird shit where you're like aim at the floor and then it comes shallow. Just throw it off the wood and it won't ever come in here to smoke off the condor. Alright, that's the end of this demo. This was my demo. There's no point in talking about that. Actually, I think we could. Yeah, it's about to be game time, bro. It's 11:30. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the stream real quick. Put a delay on for the league match because I can't stream with no delay. So give me 2 minutes and the stream will be up and there'll be a two minute delay, but it'll be our match. So I'll be back in